And this is where things get interesting. So if you remember the Silent Orchestra, yes, I also hate this one a lot. But I was so close to getting the second weapon. I was only 10 away. So what I did was I decided to bring it in and I didn't get enough boxes. Well, good news is, we're so early on, I can do some more work with that one anyway. And I'm going to wait till after this dawn is done, do another job with it, and get that weapon. That way when I memory wipe back, I won't have to deal with it anymore. Won't be a problem. It just goes away. I love it. I love it so much. But I also got 1.76 megahertz. There's nothing in there. It's just static. And this, oh crap, hold on. Someone did a job, which means that the robots are out. Let's go deal with those really quick. So this one has the higher the agent's fortitude was, the lower their success rate when working with this thing. It may be due to the fact that violent tendencies flare up rapidly due to this thing's influence. Which seems interesting enough. Also, when the work result was normal, the Qwiploff counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, it lowered with a high probability. When an employee Amelia panicked during work, the Qwiploff counter lowered. When the work result was good, the Qwiploff counter increased. When all E-boxes were produced as PE boxes, the counter increased by 2. I don't understand what that means. The only thing I can think of is if you hit the max number on it, so like plus whatever this is. What is the max number actually? 12. So if I hit the maximum, I think it increases by 2. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, I'm not sure what that even means. Also, the surveillance camera detected various noises emitting around the facility. Based on the fact that this occurred after this thing reached 0, it could be assumed that the noise was originating from this thing. And the number of sections affected by the noise steadily increased until the Qwiploff counter completely recovered to 4. So it's interesting, but it's not actually that great. Especially since the gift kind of sucks. Movement is good, attack speed is great. SP minus 10 and attack speed plus 10 when the armor from the same abnormality is equipped. So you turn this thing on, you lose your sanity, but you can attack like crazy. That wouldn't be all bad, I guess. But there's no weapon associated with it unless this is one of those weird things where the weapon is actually only achievable from letting it out. I don't know. But otherwise, all I'm really kind of working toward right now is just getting the Silent Orchestra's weapon and then gonna memory wipe and get a few more new abnormalities in here. T0406, a shredded teddy bear. But unfortunately for me, this one kind of looks a little nasty. I think this is a WAR, only because these are 9s. This is 5. It would be 4 or less if it was less than a WAR. And these are 16s, plus the observations are kind of high here. So it's either a he or a war. It's definitely not an Aleph. It's not hard enough to be an Aleph. Just on the off chance that it's something nasty, I'm bringing in the Silver Mist. So go on, buddy. See what you can do. Now, it has a teddy bear. I think maybe instinct, you know, like hugs and like physical touch, because people were saying each work you can kind of think of it as what it would be doing, and instinct is more like the body of the creature. And someone else also said that you can kind of see what it is that they do, so suppressing static bodily responses, and each one of these is going to change depending on what kind of work you're doing. So this is all like physical. This is all the body of the creature. And then the white, the instinct work, that's all the mental of the creature. Oh my god, it hates instinct work. Well, I don't really care. Even if it gets out, I know I can kick the absolute living crap out of this. I can solo Alephs as long as it's just a single Aleph that gets out. It's when there's like 6 of them that all get released at once that it becomes a problem. And the Silver Mist didn't die instantly, so I know they definitely don't want that. Maybe, I mean, this looks like a psychological horror film, so maybe it's repression, which I guess is supposed to be like the absence of needs. Oh God. Oh, something's happening. I'm being flattened. Help. What? Are you being crushed to death or what? How do I fix that? Can I fix that? Oh, okay. So they're taking damage right now, I believe. So you can't do repression work with this thing. Let's do attachment work with Posey and see if we can get anything, if we can fix... Oh, we didn't fix it. The silver mist has died. But I know you can finish the day, manager. I could, but I gotta know what the heck is going on. Also, everyone just took a massive hit. Oh, I guess not. They're our most dangerous, deadly agent. Don't most of the other employees? Maybe because they didn't see her get the got. They're not worried about it. Attachment work is going to be what I need. Let's start this day over. I'm not losing the silver mist. Ever. Maybe I can't do the same work twice? Let's do repression work and see. Get in there quick. What happens if I get in there real fast? No, they just instantly died. So repression you cannot do. What is this thing? Okay, I start over again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's a giant teddy bear. How can a giant teddy bear give me more issues than the White Knight? The creature that is supposedly a god incarnate. Maybe I can't send the same person in more than once? So let's try different people. I'm gonna have all of my heavy hitters, like River. I'm gonna have Nicole. Where's Posey? Posey needs to go over there too. All of them are gonna just gang up on this teddy bear. If I have to, I will murderize it. I will kick the stuffing. What happened? River died. I know you might feel guilty, but please don't give up here. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to retry this day after I figure this thing out, but I have to send in somebody. That was attachment work. Attachment work has always been good with this thing. Insight, maybe? Something has got to give. Otherwise, it's just going to be a string of employees walking in and dying instantly. I learned something about it, and I was right. Piper died of asphyxiation after working with T0406 multiple times in a row. So whoever works with this, you then have to send in someone else. So you have to cycle in different people. And I think it counts even if you restart the day, and that's why River died. I might be mistaken. I don't know. I'm going to figure something out. But I know attachment is good with this thing. Whatever that second managerial guideline is, that's what's going on. And that's what I cannot figure out about this. So the second managerial guideline just says the exact same thing. So Melendez was found dead in its arms with a broken neck. In other words, it squeezed them to death. And it's believed that this happens when you visited its containment unit several times in a row. That's exactly what the top one says. But this is kind of interesting. Please refer to the old letter document for more information. What does that mean? Old letter. Does that mean there's something else to this? And the only way to really know what that is to have another abnormality that's called the old letter, and then you read it? I don't remember an old letter, which it might be one of the ones I haven't had yet. I don't know, because I checked after the first repeat and getting rid of some of my more dangerous abnormalities, like the silent orchestra. I'm about 63 or 64% of the way through. So I know a little bit more than half of all of the abnormalities, stats, and observations. That's pretty good. But that also tells me that there's still a lot of abnormalities I haven't seen yet. I actually love when they throw some of these disproportionately difficult abnormalities at me because this thing's a heat. It's intimidating, as it should be, but it's not that powerful. What really kind of makes it difficult is that you can't have one person working with this, which fights all of my normal instincts. For all of the other abnormalities, I would have one individual assigned to it. It just made sense. This one, like I like to call it, Satan's teddy bear, you can't do that. You have to fight that instinct. What is nice about this, though, is that the gift isn't all that bad. So even if they get this, it's not a big hit to them. They just get +4 SP, which is great, and attachment work success goes up, which is also pretty good. The outfit kind of sucks a little bit. The weapon is okay. It's not great. But it's a he, so what the heck would I expect out of this? There's also something really messed up with this teddy bear, and I'm looking forward to learning about it during our next Project Lore build episode. But this keeps coming up. Happy Teddy Bear remembers the birthday party of that wonderful 7-year-old girl. It waited to surprise her inside a large, colorful box. Which 7-year-old girl? Most of this has to do with Carmen somehow. So is this Carmen's teddy bear from when she was a child? Or does this have something to do with the other abnormality, the Scorched Girl? Because if this is the Scorched Girl's teddy bear, then that's also horrific, because we know what happened to her. But obviously something else happened to it. Could it be that Popode chewed up the teddy bear? Because maybe Popode is Carmen's memory of her childhood puppy. So this could all be just connected to Carmen when she was a little girl. Man, framing it like that and seeing it as this is a representation of Carmen's life and the history of her life, it kind of puts certain abnormalities that I kind of question what the heck are they doing here into perspective. It would make total sense that Carmen would have a childhood stuffy, and that they would have a childhood pet, and that the pet would chew on the stuffed animal. I don't understand some of these other ones, though, like, what's up with the Forsaken Murderer? Where in her childhood is this? Unless that's how she feels. Maybe she feels like a Forsaken Murderer. Okay, I'm getting too philosophical with it. There's plenty of time for that in Project Lore Build episodes. But it strikes me weird sometimes when I unlock certain abnormalities and they just kind of make sense. And then I unlock other ones and I don't have a clue. Like this one. What is this? It's like a mangled bee. Or, I don't know. It's like a bunch of bees all put together. It's a beehive in a trench coat. That's what this one is. And it looks like it would love instinct work. So let's feed it some instinct work and see what the heck this does. Okay, we know it does instinct work. We know that the Silver Mist can handle it. Let's see what happens here, because I need to know something. When the work result was normal, the Quiplaw counter lowered with a normal probability. When it was bad, it lowered with high probability. That's just basics. When it reached 0, it emitted red spores throughout the entire department. Yeah, this definitely loves instinct work. So, that was good. It dropped by 4%. 4%? That could still be an olive. But normally 4% is like wars. Or like easy olives. Ah, there we go. There's the massive managerial notes I was waiting for. Upon observing the abnormality, it has been confirmed that the spores attached to employees for a certain amount of time and inflicted red damage over that period. In addition, employees infested with spores were significantly slowed and could not be healed by the regenerator or bullets. Boy, that sucks. When the HP of an employee infested with spores had depleted, a giant drone burst out of their body. The drone indiscriminately attacked nearby employees. From the corpses of attacked employees, more drones emerged. So, the Silver Mist, buckle up, because you're probably going to get whatever gift this thing gives. Because I don't know if I can trust anyone else with this. I also don't want to do work with it while it has a minus, but luckily we're so early on, I can flip the days quickly, and we can't get anywhere past noon. So I'm just going to grind out until I have all of its information as well as its weapons. It has a long-range, red damage, fast-firing weapon. That's really good. It also has specs for its armor, similar to Der Freischütz. And apparently this gift is really good because it's +2 HP, +4 SP. I kind of want Nicole to have that, and then I'll hide it because Nicole needs to be like, they need to look the part. Maybe, oh God, I wasn't paying attention. Oh God, get out of there. Oh no, You're fine, you're fine. That's gonna drop there. You're the only one that's gonna get splattered if you don't get the heck out of there. Go this way, quickly, as fast as possible. Do not get smooshed, please. I wasn't paying attention, it's purple, dude. Did you get dismushed? No, you're okay. You're okay. Thank God. Okay, you go here. Everyone else just run in here. Because it's not that big a deal, but the smushedness is the hard part. But I don't think the gifts carry over. So I'm not even going to worry about it until I rewind. Because obviously, if I don't keep those gifts, then there's no point in me customizing what gifts I have. So instead, I'm just going to have someone, not Nicole, play with this weird crystal heart thing. It might even be a real heart. I don't know. It looks glowy, though, and it looks dangerous. So I purchased a Miho, and the Miho is going to go and play with the heart and see what happens. This is one of those that you have to have for a specific amount of time. So I'm assuming at least 30 seconds. Ooh, it just adjusted something. I think things went up. Was that Fortitude? Yeah, Fortitude's cranked right now. That's a +10. So let's have Miho do a job with the puppy. Go play with Popode and see what happens. Hopefully nothing horrendous, like you turning inside out. Although if you do, I'll at least know what's going on then. And I might as well do a little bit more work with Queen Bee, because it's really not that dangerous. Okay, we just had a few things happen. Oh, hold on. Pause. Few things happened here. It's a Teth. It's equipable. So it shouldn't be all that dangerous. Those who equip the Heart of Aspiration will benefit from increased HP and attack speed. That's pretty good. If one is ordered to return the Heart of Aspiration without attacking, they will lose their mind and have an increase in violent tendencies. They will attempt to attack everything nearby. Okay. So I'm glad I didn't put this back yet. You're going to hang on to it at least until we give this next meltdown, because then you can attack the clowns, even though you just have a club and basic armor. Attack. Rip it. Tear it. Bite it. Her. Get it. But I also want to see the Hornet in all of its glory. Obviously, these are going to be absolutely amazing, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. Not nearly as amazing as a giant musical scythe, but still, it's brand new. I have to at least see it. As long as the clerks don't bring this down before it happens. Can you catch this thing? You are fast. You are strong. You are power. You are speed. Okay, at least go play with the teddy bear. That's fine. Now, what do you do? Oh, it's just like a regular gun. It just pew, and it's just red damage. There's no big hallway clearing explosive shot. There's no Dare Frey shoots shadow bullets. Nothing fun like that. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not good, but I was hoping for something a little bit more fun. Look, even this one is more fun. The Queen of Hatred and Love. That's more fun, even though it shoots magic love bullets, which sounds a lot worse than what they really are. Okay, so besides that, what does this thing do? If one is ordered to return the heart within 30 seconds of borrowing, the same result as above will occur. Okay, so they have to hold on to it for at least 30 seconds, and they have to have attacked something before they can put it back. Well, why don't I just wait? I'm not going to put it back yet. I'm just going to wait, because we've already done the attacking. So if I wait for the full 3 minutes, I don't think anything bad's going to happen. Oh, this one's actually just all good. I mean, obviously you have to attack something, but those equipped with it will benefit from increased HP and attack speed. That's phenomenal. If one is ordered to return without attacking, since when will someone who is a powerhouse not be attacking? And you have to just hold on to it for 30 seconds or more. There's no, you can't, like, you could literally hang on to this all the way to the end, and as long as I remember to return it, I think nothing bad happens. That's really good. I'm definitely going to get this one again. I don't see any downside to having this thing. Besides, after a hectic day, I will not remember to return this thing. Okay, let's actually do an experiment. Now, I hate to do this, but Miho is brand new and they don't have any good items on them. Not even a good gift. So, it doesn't say anything about not returning it. and I've always kind of wanted to figure this out, but most of the equipable ones you have to return after a certain amount of time. I'm going to end the day. Miho is not going to return it. What happens? Well, they're not dead, but that doesn't mean they don't disappear. No, they're still here. And the heart still has its maxed observation level. So I don't think there's anything bad about holding on to equipment for too long unless it specifically says about one specific drawback. Oh, I like that heart a lot. I think I'm going to try to get this one for our final build for our facility. But before I do that, I'm going to rewind back. I got a memory wipe. I have a lot more abnormalities that I need to know about. In fact, probably about 30% of all of the abnormalities still left. So that's probably about maybe 12 or 15 of them. So thank you so much for watching this one. And remember to take care. And goodbye!